Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today I'm going to be doing my March book haul. Oops. These were pre-orders from way back when I had my massive tax return. 2 of them were under $5 that I bought at Books A Million in the... Nope, 3 of them were under $5 that I bought at Books A Million on different days for in their bargain section. So they were like $3.49 or something. So I bought them all on different days. So this is from Brittany. This is, oh my God, it's adorable. So cute, right? And seriously, this is just so precious. So I've got my little Under the Radar Books, her little business card. So pretty. All right, so I'm going to try and slide this off because if I can, oh, I did it. Now I can use this for something. I'm not sure what, but I do love that tag. So let's see what we have here. Magical realism, an author on your wish list will make you smile, and a stunning cover. All right. So I let Brittany know that I wanted a surprise, and she asked me what I was in the mood for, and I said, you know what I like? Just literally surprised me. And then I pointed her in the direction of my Goodreads because I actually have a Goodreads list that has every single book I own, so she would know what was and what was not available. And I guess she also looked at my wish list. So we shall see what this is. I feel so bad ripping this because it's just, I could never ever wrap anything like this. Oh my, what are you? This is the Waterproof Bible, and it's by Andrew Kaufman. Oh my God, do you guys see this? Like, oh, I mean, even without this, it's just absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's see what this says. Rebecca Reynolds is a young woman who is ordinary in every way except no matter how hard she tries, she can't stop her emotions from escaping her body. We all know that one. And entering the heads of those around her. Luckily she's developed a nifty trap to store them in personal objects. But she has many shoeboxes. How many shoeboxes can a girl fill before she starts to feel crushed by an emotional past? Ooh. Both psychological and astute and outlandishly funny. I am stoked. This is exactly what I needed. And this is in gorgeous condition, Britt. Oh my God. Thank you, my darling. And the book that I have for you is on its way. Do not worry. I will be sending that out in the next day or two. I have a double of a book that Brittany and I spoke of, and she voiced an interest in it, and I'm going to just send it her way. So my mother and I had a Mother-Daughter Day, and this is one of the books that she grabbed me during the Mother-Daughter Day. This is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. My poor mother keeps telling me she wants me to let her buy me something. Like, she goes, let me buy you something, let me buy you something. And I'm like, I want a book. And she's like, no, something else. And I'm like, I don't want anything else. And she's such a good sport. She always gives in. She is one of my biggest inspirations of a reader. She was a librarian when I was little, so when I would have a sick day, instead of staying home because she didn't want me to be home alone, she would take me to the school library where she worked, and I would sit in the back room and the back of all the books on the chapter book side where all the younger kids didn't go, and I would just read for 8 hours, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I just pile myself, I'd bring like a blanket and 4 pillows and just make myself a little nook in the back of the library and just stay there while she worked. I loved it so much. So that was a little story. This is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. I think I already said that, but I love the cover. This has the foiling on it that the hardcover had as well, which I'm happy about because I wasn't sure, and I actually am very happy. And look, the inside cover is pretty cute. And I love the textured aspect of the cover. I wasn't sure if I wanted the hardcover, but then I saw the paperback and I was like, yep, we're good. We're still good. This was 2 books that I pre-ordered with my tax return. So both of them were out already in hardcover, but I wanted them in paperback. So hence I ordered them in paperback. This was an Under the Radar book recommendation. This is Bones and All. I believe it has something to do with a little bit of cannibalism, so that awkwardness is going to be a thing. And she doesn't just break hearts, she devours them. Yep. I don't know. I'm not really going to go into it knowing much more than that. I just know that it was one that either Under the Radar Books Brittany loved, or it was one that she was interested to read. So either way, I am on board. And then this one was a Mercedes recommendation. I had my eye on it anyway, and I was unsure, and she did a review on it a while ago, but I just didn't feel, I kept opening the hardcover every time I went into a bookstore and being like, it's just not, it wasn't a hardcover that was so stunning that I felt like I needed to have it in my life. So I waited. I was good. I was very good. And I waited until The Church of Marvels was available in paperback, and it was so much cheaper. So that's that one. Are the only books I myself purchased aside from the one from Brittany. These are all books that I purchased for under $5 at my Books A Million. I don't like to shop at Books A Million because it's a corporate, so I try and shop local bookstores, but they do have a really good bargain section, so I tend to just pop in to see, and I will show you the three I've picked up. White Oleander, which is by Janet Fitch. Next, I picked up Life After Life by Kate Atkins. This one was $2.49. I know nothing about this, but everyone seems to talk about it and think that it's something amazing. So when it was $2.49, I picked it up, and I think it's another one of those, what happens if they live one life, what happens if they live another thing? I don't know. And then this one, I'd heard Mercedes speak about several times, and it was then nominated for one of the #1 books written by a woman in 2015, but it's now an Oprah Book Club book. And I don't mind things being an Oprah Book Club book, but I don't like to buy the ones with the big Oprah Book Club sticker. I don't know why. I mean, Oprah's great and all, but like, I don't need people to know that I'm reading any Oprah Book Club books. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like something I need to announce. Ruby by Cynthia Bond in hardcover, and this was $4.50. Okay, now here's my book angel of the month, okay? So Amanda Center. I'm going to list Brittany's channel, Mercedes' channel, and Amanda's channel down below in the doobly-doo. So I was having the worst. I've had a really rough month. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really left the house much. I've been super depressed. I've been low. I've got meds messed up. It's been a nightmare. And it just kept escalating. So it was just too much for me. And I told Miss Amanda about how much I was struggling. And I was also struggling with reading because my medications ran out. And I was having severe withdrawal from my medication run out. So I was having massive headaches and dizzy spells and nausea. And I couldn't read. And it was really terrifying and awful. And it was partially because I wasn't getting into anything. So I was like, I need a book that I want so badly to read that it's painful. And I was like, oh, I know what I want to read, but I don't have extra cash for it. So I was talking to Amanda, and I was like, I want this book so bad. Like, I can't even explain to you. And she was like, oh, okay. And then next thing I know, she sends me an email, and she's like, oh, it's on its way. And I was like, what do you mean it's on its way? And she's like, I sent you this book. And she did. She sent me The Butcher's Hook. This is the Anisai version. And do you see, even in the paperback, it's so beautiful. I got this in the mail. I sat down on my front porch, and it was one of those freak warm days we had here in Maine about a week ago, and it was 60 degrees. And I read it in 6 hours. So then I received a book from a publisher. This is from $2 Radio. I received it for review. This is The People Who Watched Her Pass by Scott Bransfield. And oh my gosh, this was wonderful. I will be doing a full in-depth review of this. And it was so short and quick. It was really interesting, kind of dark and morbid. You know how I like that stuff. Always a good time for me. Now this is the beauty. This was another one that I pre-ordered. So the concept of this graphic novel is that there is a new sexually transmitted disease going around the world, But the difference between this one and all others is when you receive this sexually transmitted disease, you become one of the most beautiful people in the world. However, there's a catch. Would you contract an STD if it would make you beautiful, even if you knew things may not end right? This is another book from the Mother-Daughter Day. This is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This is my first Patrick Ness novel. I have seen Caroline talk about this, and she was not a fan, but Amanda liked it. I don't know. I'm just curious. And somebody said that it had something to do with mental illness. I think it was Amanda. And you know me. Mental illness. Ding, ding, ding. You have a winner. I have to talk about it. So I pre-ordered a book in December, and I spent way more than I should have. This is the limited edition Solace Parasol Protector series book. Do you see this cover? Like, and then the end papers. I mean, and then wait. It's signed and it's numbered, and let's be real here, I should not have spent as much as I did on this, but I'm okay with it. I should not have spent as much as I did on this, but I don't think I will ever regret that because it's so beautiful. Okay, I'm happy. All right, guys. I'll see you in my next video, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.